Good evening, everyone. This is Mr. Taylor with Young Engineers Today. I'm here to create a short video on how to create a Google site due to some technical difficulties that we're having with loading videos onto YouTube currently. This will give you an overview of what we did on Monday in our 5 o'clock and 6:30 webinars. Now, what we're going to be doing is creating a Google site. The purpose of a Google site, in this case for our course, is to use it as an e-portfolio, an electronic portfolio. The reason why we're using a Google site is that it's a very easy way to use a website creation software such as Google for single-click page creation, customizable look and feel, dozens of pre-built templates, settings for accessing and sharing information. And it's free. So what our goal here is to allow you to use a tool to create websites. And here is an overview of this.
Google Sites makes websites and wikis simple, and it's free. Create and publish a new page with just a few clicks. Add info just like you do in a document. Just start typing. And you can insert pictures, videos, or other types of content. Make as many pages as you like, and arrange them as you please. All your info is stored securely, online, in one place. You can make your site public or private, and control who can edit your site. Getting started is easy, and there are a number of helpful templates. More than just a visual theme, site templates can include site structure, custom page templates, embedded gadgets, and more. So whether you're making a site for business, school, a club, or your family, you spend less time getting set up. Get your site at sites.google.com.
All right, that is an overview of what Google Sites. Now, why are we using Google Sites? As I said, an e-portfolio to demonstrate our learning. We're going to be putting our work and projects by taking images and pictures at our labs, as well as you can take screenshots of different projects we're doing that we're doing in our webinars. And you can use this as a portfolio that eventually, if you work on it long enough, you can show all the work. You can add different pages for all the projects you do over the years, and it's a great tool for getting into colleges. And this is that foundation of showing you how to do this. Now, some safety tips when you're using the internet with your site. Don't share personal information about your friends, family. Don't share your full name, address, phone number, location of your residence on the internet. Please tell your parents that you're making a Google site. We want them to be involved with this. Make sure your site is private or give the link access only, which we'll show you how to do that shortly. Anything on the web can be seen by someone, so keep that in consideration. If anything is questionable, always notify your parents or an adult. Do not put pictures of yourself on here without your parents' permission. Now, to get a Google site, you need to have a Google account. And the way you do that is by going to google.com. I am currently signed in, but you will have to make an account. So to do this. Secondly, making an account is a real easy process. The PowerPoint, it has been posted that you can watch this, and literally I gave you the shortcut. This link will give you a little more detail on how to do that. Now, when you go, here's some more information I put in here to support you, and you have this link. Now, once you create a Google site, you can just go to Google Sites, you log in with your account, such as this. If I go here, I'm already signed in now because I have an account. I'm going to type Google Sites. Then when I go to Google Sites, you will get a creation screen, but since I already have a bunch of accounts or websites that I work on and use for a variety of different engineering projects and etc., I can just create new site here. Now, creating this new site brings me to this, which we recommend starting with a blank template, which is here. Now, you will have to put the name of your site. The name of your site, for example, I would put David Engineering Portfolio. It doesn't really like to have apostrophes, so you can end up changing that. And then what will happen, it will autofill here for your site location. Site location is your URL, just the same as where this PowerPoint on Google Sites is. This is the URL for it. This is the location. That'll be the location of your site. And then it's going to give you a little robotic term to make sure that you're a human doing this, not a robot. We do not recommend using the pre-made ones, maybe down the road after you make a few, because they're pretty complex and you need to really know how to navigate. All right, and that's what we just suggested there. Now, Google Sites are creative, they collect data all in one place, and they're easy to control. Now, here's an example of mine that I've made. This is just Engineering with Mr. Taylor, and one of the major features about this, I added an About Me page, and how you add pages is right here, New Page. I have a content in here, grading, my projects, because I'm working on projects as well, and one of the projects I'm working on right now is I'm building a hydraulic arm, so I've been uploading some photographs. All right, now the controls that you're using is edit page, new page, and open more menu options. Edit page is symbolized by a pencil. New page is symbolized by, just like you would see in Microsoft Word, a new page button. And then you have the gear-looking snowflake that really is the manager control for the whole site. When you go to the manager control, and I'll actually show you that on mine, for example, it gives you page actions, revision of history, so you can go back and see everything that you've done. Subscribe to page changes. That will overflow your inbox, because unless you're working on this site with multiple people, that's where that comes in handy. So if you were doing a site for like your Boy Scout troop, and all the Boy Scouts on the troop were using it together, and everyone had access to edit it. So, for example, if I made a change, then Thomas would see it. That's one of those type of things. So everyone's on the same page. Page settings, you can print things, copy, move, delete. Preview page is a viewer, which is really cool because you can actually see what it would look like if you were just some other person on the internet looking at your site. Page templates, you can save the page template, change the page template. Site actions, edit site layout, which is a really powerful tool. It will let you literally change the format of all this, and we'll be going over that on Wednesday's webinar. Managing site and sharing and permission. All right, site help, which is a great tool. It literally is like Google. You type in something you need help with, and it'll give you suggestions, just like if you were searching something online. Now, during the webinar on Monday, we gave everyone time, about 10 to 12 minutes just to work with this. We also gave about 10 to 12 minutes of people making sites and helping people get started. Now, once you hit open more menu actions, we have manage site, okay? And I'm going to make this image a little bit bigger so everyone can see it. When you go into that, and I'll show you on mine, go down to manage site. This is where you can actually change a lot of powerful settings. You have recent site activity pages, attachments. You can add attachments to different pages. Such as if you made like a report or something. You can delete items here if you want to get rid of things. But we're going to go at sharing permission. And the important thing about sharing permission is going to change. Mine is currently public. I want you to either put on anyone with a link, which you would physically have to email a link to someone, specific people, but you're going to do one of those. And what will happen is if you have a specific person, like if I wanted to add Mr. Dubik, I can hit Tom Dubik and I could add him in there. But if you don't, the reason mine already has the email is I've already shared different emails with them. So you can add your parents' email there, your friends, who you want to actually see it. Okay. Now with making changes to a blank screen, you go to Themes and Colors. This allows you to actually make all the major changes to your site when it comes to visuals. So you have background text, you have a variety of different styles that you can change this. And then you can actually break down in the side headers, the content, get very specific on the theme versus no theme to specific colors that you would like. And as we went through all that, now edit site layout. I'll go over this right now. Edit site layout allows you to change the actual formatting of way these are looked at. Okay. Let me go to my site so I can show you an example. If I go over to my gear, which is Open More Actions, and I go down to Edit Site Layout, you will notice that Edit Site Layout, I have all these different areas that I can change. My sidebar, I can custom footer as I keep making changes to this. Now, horizontal navigation, but I'm personally the big fan of the sidebar, and everything's in a actually, excuse me, horizontal navigation. Now, when you're on sidebar, so if you wanted to change the orders of these, you can hit navigate, and this gives you configure navigation. And if I click in here, I can actually start making changes. Let me click on the right one. On the pencil edit, and you can make some other changes there. There it is. Edit sidebar items. All right. So you can display the title here, automatically organize my navigation. If you don't want to automatically do it, you can go in here and add pages that maybe you can change the order around if you would like. But I like it to be auto. But let's say you made one, you want an alphabetical order or something on that lines. That's where you would go and make changes to there, and then you hit close. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, if you use edit page, this edit page, we'll go into this tonight, allows you to actually start making changes in here. So I can actually change my font, I can upload images, and we're going to work on that tonight. Excuse me. But make sure if you are in anything, you have to hit save to move on out of it to get back to this. Okay. Now, in final minutes, just to recap Edmodo codes to make sure everyone is getting an Edmodo code. Here are the Edmodo codes for Charlotte, Hickory, and Raleigh. Now, today we sent out a new link for the 6:30 webinar, and you should be getting reminders for the 5:30 and 6:30 webinars after you are completely registered. Thank you for watching this video. We do apologize for some of the technical issues that have been created due to GoToWebinar, and we are working on those diligently. Thank you for your patience, and we're very happy to have you as part of Young Engineers of Today. If you have any questions, please contact myself at YEOT Webinar 3@gmail.com, or you can contact Mr. Dubik or Mrs. Dubik with any questions. Thank you, and we'll continue working on our Google site on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.